Good afternoon, everyone. We welcome you all again to the day 2 of the Basic and Smart Innovation Conference. We are glad and most importantly privileged to have with us is Ms. Preethy An Kochummen. She is a seasoned marketing professional, public speaker and educator. She has 20 years plus of experience in across Fortune 500s and startup. She is currently heading marketing at the AI startup Argoid. Her passion is to introduce AI to non-technical leaders, professionals and students. She develops and implements the marketing strategy, both brand and the product aligned with business objectives, and use AI and technology effectively to drive positive outcomes. She manage customer-centric inbound and outbound marketing, including SEO, PPC, social media, content emailing, demand generation, PR, events, analytics, and market research, achieving target KPIs and ROIs. She also looks in marketing budget, marketing operations, and lead and mentor a team I built from scratch. She has done MBA in Manchester Metropole in UK and MA in English Literature from Mumbai. Ma'am, we welcome you to Vivekanand Business School.
Thank you.
And I would like to ask you some few questions based on your profile.
Sure.
How does your extensive background in the Fortune 500s and startups shape your approach to integrating AI in the marketing at Argoid?
Sure. So I think there is, of course, there is a difference in terms of the way we work at larger companies versus startups. At startups, you have to just be ready to go, and you're working with probably less budgets. You're working with a smaller team.
Exactly.
At the same time, you have to get your hands dirty in so many different things that there is a whole lot of learning. And I think that's where AI comes in handy, and especially that's what got me interested in AI, which was like doing more with less.
Yes, exactly.
And AI helps with that. So it's I think that's specifically where it helps. And with marketing, I think things like generating content,
Exactly.
doing images and social media, that's like I think the lowest hanging fruit that AI can help with. But then there is a whole lot of other stuff like personalization and segmentation and operationally making it easier, improving the operational efficiency, which also AI can do. So I would say like the most immediate or the lowest hanging fruit is things like content generation, but there's a lot more to explore. It becomes important to also do it the right way, not just jump onto it because it's there. And it doesn't mean that you need less people. It means you need more aware people and people who are able to look at the benefits of AI, but at the same time not forget that the human touch is
Important
very, very important also.
It's basically heading again with the innovation and technology along with the business strategies and marketing fundamentals and the human touch as well altogether.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am. I'd like to go with the second question. Can you share a specific instance where AI played a crucial role in achieving marketing objectives or enhancing the customer engagement or enhancement of the Argoid?
I would say we are fairly new in integrating AI. So Argoid is by definition is an AI company. So
yes, exactly.
It is it's in the personalization space, and it uses AI and machine learning to improve personalization for verticals like the media industry and OTT. So that in itself is being able to understand AI, and that itself is like the value proposition that Argoid brings.
Yes.
Apart from that, for marketing specifically, I would say things like identifying our let's say identifying our ideal customer, and ensuring that we have so whether it's something like email marketing and or SEO, there is AI that can now enhance what you already have. So it doesn't mean that it replaces that. You can't, not at this point, you can't just suddenly replace writers with all AI content. Or you can't just rely on AI to do all your SEO for you and appear on top of the Google search results. In fact, even Google search is no longer as we know it, where you just searched for keywords and you appeared on top of the results. It's now It's going to. There's going to be a very major shake-up in terms of how we search for information and how we get information. So I would say that it's important, or the way that we approach it is to look at all the what do we have available with us, and how efficiently and smartly can we use it. And like the human brain has not lost its importance, because it's important to also view it objectively and see whether it is actually meeting your objectives. At the same time, is it really helping you? So sometimes just doing it for the sake of AI, that doesn't make sense. I would say one specific instance is that we did not have a video, a person who could create video for us, and like we don't have a one particular resource who can do that. We were able to use AI, and this is not something that I would suggest is that it's a very scalable thing to do, but for our need, and since it was required quickly, we were able to create it in-house with using some graphic knowledge, some expertise, design expertise, but a whole lot of AI that was involved there. So there I would say that maybe a couple of years ago that would not have been a possibility, and it's a possibility now, and well, from here we're only going to go way ahead, and only going to get bigger and better. So yeah, that would be one instance.
It's basically that things of the prompts in AI that we can use to make it as a cherry on the top of the cake.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to ask you the third question. Managing diverse marketing functions from SEO to analytics, demanding staying that isn't current. How do you keep up with the AI trends and ensuring that the strategies are made in the Argoid?
Yes. I think it's very important in these days to be aware, and there was a time before where your previous experience is what counted. So if you have a lot of experience, then you almost know everything. But it's not like that anymore. You have to be so current with everything. Like, you just keep hearing about, like, the way that AI is moving is so fast. Like November 2022, ChatGPT was announced, and then since then, it's just been the journey has been so fast. Things are moving at the rate that, digital didn't. Like, digital was maybe 20 years ago, the internet and everything came into being, became mainstream. And then it took a while for everybody. It gave everyone time to sync and get acquainted with it. AI is not giving anyone any time. You literally every day there is something new that's happening. OpenAI announces very recently they've announced a web search option which is going to like directly challenge Google.
Yes.
So and this happened just a couple of days ago. So it's like within a year you've had so much, and I think I just saw OpenAI announce something which is an text to video, capability.
Yes.
So it's just so fast. You have no option than to keep up with what's going on, and I think there are various ways to do this. Of course, follow the right people, follow the people who are following this so that you get the information at the right time. Learn, upskill yourself, and now upskilling is it doesn't mean having to go to a college and doing a course. You can upskill through YouTube, you can do online courses, you have Udemy and you have Coursera and all of that. So upskill there and then keep doing. I think nothing surpasses that than practice.
Exactly.
So, and something like AI is that you just keep doing and you learn more. It's not theory, it's very application oriented. So just keep going and learning, keep learning. And one of the things that I like to do is this when I'm talking to students and when I'm sharing my experience with students, I also learn a lot. So I find that that's also another great way of keeping up with trends, is to keep in touch with academics and see where that is going, because that can be like a mutual give and take, like industry shares with academia, and then the students, they share with you, so you understand and you learn more. So yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like you to share your experience already today at the VBS, that's Vivekananda Business School, and some of the insights you would like to give to we MBA students and who can be entrepreneurs and future managers of the country.
Sure. I think, I mean, that's something I've been waiting to say. I was very impressed by the way that this whole thing. So I was the jury for the Data Quest, initiative, and I found that everything from organizing the whole thing, from conceptualizing it to inviting me, and the process that I followed, everything was so seamless and smooth, and so very well organized. I'm very impressed by the ability of the students to have been able to manage this. So yes, there were the participants who took part in the competition, but also you guys who managed this whole event, and the way that you managed it, because it's like simulating a very real life scenario, because this is what you would do when you're at your workplace. And the fact that you were able to manage it, I'm sure there must have been stress, there must have been things that went wrong, there must have been things that didn't go as planned, and you managed all of that, and we didn't get to see any of it, and all I saw was like this seamlessly put together event that treated me really well. So I'm very impressed, and all the best to you guys, because if this is the kind of attitude, this kind of diligence, this kind of importance and respect that you're giving to your work, I'm sure you have good things in store for you, and it will hold you up very well in your future roles, no matter what you take up.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope you had a lovely time at our campus.
I did.
And thank you so much for giving your precious time at Vivekananda Business School. We hope to collaborate with you again in the future. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks.